Anybody out there used to smoke or still smokes? Can anybody relate? We got purslane and wild lettuce here. Like we're eating today. Purslane, wild lettuce, purslane from my garden. All right, let's make some. Make some food for my dogs. Welcome. Chop chop. Welcome. Instagram. Welcome Facebook. Welcome YouTube. Go to my profile. Click the link. Drop your email. When we launch our salsa, you'll get notified. We're gonna launch that salsa, guys. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna debut it at this lady's business. I'm gonna just have some people sample. I'm gonna let you guys know come through. We're gonna come sample it. We're gonna real world feedback. Let's go from there. And it's gonna be something like very basic, very simple. Because I've been having a lot of food issues. I'm thinking about creating a brand that's like caters to people like me, you know? There's certain people that can't have a lot of foods. And I feel like I'm in that path myself. So I want to make super clean products at a very good price. Because when you go out to the store and you try to get clean product, it costs a little extra money sometimes. So I want to try and see like, well, if I'm using just regular tomatoes, I wonder if I can bring the cost down. I'm not vegan, but I like your videos. Thank you, Steven. Steven, can I tell you a funny story? About 70% of my followers are not vegan. This is rosemary, guys. If you smell this, it makes you smarter. Something like that. Somebody Google it. What do you happens when you inhale rosemary, fresh rosemary? Drop it in the comments. Yeah, about 70% of my followers are not vegan or gluten free. And by the way, vegans only account for 2% of the population. We're a small fucking group. It's just 2% of us. Like 2 out of 10 people. 2%. 2 out of 100. 2 out of 100. Was just on Threads and saw an older video of your long hair. It's been a while. Yeah, Janelle. Right? It's been a while. It's been a while. And everybody on the video, I reposted a video from last summer. Everybody's like, Jose, I love your long hair. I love your long hair. It was refried bean tacos. Can I say there was a person that commented on my bean taco video? He's like, who would eat that? All of Mexico? Right? I mean, right? Doesn't if you had to guess, would you say all of Mexico eats bean tacos? Yes or no? If you had to just take a wild guess, do you think it's popular in Mexico? Refried bean tacos. Absolutely, blessed one. That's what I think. That's what I thought. But somebody was like, who would eat that? I'm like, all of Mexico, I thought. Yes, Genesis. Yes, L 323. I used to work with a girl named Genesis, and she was totally flirting with me, but I never pursued it. And now they look back on this, I should have fucking pursued it. I didn't pursue it. She looked like she totally wanted me. I totally wanted her, but I never pulled the trigger. I don't know why. Anyway, if that's you, Genesis, I did want you. But now I have a girlfriend. Now I have a girlfriend. Girl said agreed. Yep, right. You had black bean refried chicken tacos for dinner today. I love it. I love it. Hey Nadine. Shashu 33. Finally caught it live. Welcome. Welcome on YouTube. I'm new here. Welcome. Okay. Well, we got a lot of new supporters on all our platforms. I'll do an introduction video. I'll just tell you who I am. I'm Jose. I started being on Food Market and all my platforms for one reason, and that is to help people. I dropped 90 pounds, and on my journey of 90-pound weight loss, I saw something on television, and they were talking about food deserts, and I thought I was kind of messed up. And I asked myself, what if I could come up with a solution for food deserts? Would I come up with a real solution to bring food deserts to food into food deserts? Food deserts are, it was a name created by a lady named Diane back in the day. She made a study on Chicago. And so there's just certain areas of the city where it's hard to get nutritious food, like fresh fruits and fresh vegetables at a reasonable price. So she named it a food desert because that's difficult. What does that mean? That means that people that live in these areas don't have access to apples, strawberries, or fresh strawberries, or it's hard to get for a number of reasons. Mm. And because of this, a lot of residents in these areas, they're funneled kind of into eating like mom and pop fast food, gas station, convenience store food, highly processed foods. And we all know about processed foods here in America, especially highly processed foods in America. You got a phone, just Google it. Highly processed foods. I'll be back. Come back. So these processed foods aren't too good. We know that, right? Right now. So the residents that live in these areas have twice the diabetes than anywhere else, double the rate, and a shorter lifespan. Shorter lifespan. Can I tell you something? Like 6 years ago, there was a study that was printed in the Chicago Tribune, our newspaper, front page. Largest health disparity in the country, right here in Chicago. There was a New York Medical University. New York Medical University did a study around a whole bunch of cities, right? You can Google this too. Chicago, largest health disparity, lifespan disparity. And they printed the results, and they're like, you know what we discovered? We discovered that people that live in Chicago in these areas known as food deserts, they have a life expectancy. Here, you can Google this swear to God, of 59 years old. I think it was 59. I don't quote me, but I swear it was like 59. And I was like, what the fuck? 59? You're dying? And then they said in the Gold Coast, like the one of the best neighborhoods in the city of Chicago, where you got the $1 million condos, you got the Cardinal House. I mean, it's beautiful on the Gold Coast. That's why it's called the Gold Coast. Gold. And they said if you live there, your life expectancy is 89. 89. So 40 years. 40 years. That's what the study said. And guys, this thing, they didn't study just Chicago. They didn't study just Chicago, New York, and LA. They didn't study 20 cities. They didn't study 30 cities. They didn't study 100 cities. They fucking studied 500 cities. And they said, yo, Chicago, number one. Sever says Mexico lost states. Good job, was great. Being healthy. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your service on Instagram. Hey, Christina. Taco, yes. Same here in Oklahoma. It's set. Mr. Voltboy, it is, really. You the man brought up. Thank you, Christopher. Sent on Facebook. So what you're eating, we're just eating rice. Houston's very similar. Shasta, really. Until you eat processed food, become tortas. I ain't touching that one. Ugh. I was playing your shorts. This is the first time. Much respect. I love you, brother. Tapping in from Houston. Thank you, Shasu. How come you don't buy bulk rice? I do. I just haven't bought it in a while. I get the big Royal 20-pound bag, the basmati one. Uh, Prayazalia on Instagram says, I saw your super simple taco recipe air fried with refried beans going to Trader Joe's. First thing to get on the first thing to get all the cuss. Yes. Yes. Enjoy. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Oh, oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations. I haven't watched sports in years, guys. I don't follow sports at all. So congratulations to whoever wins. Who did they win the World Cup? Is that it? I thought you were gonna move. What happened? Christopher Cross. You thought wrong. You thought wrong. Christopher, you shouldn't be just assuming stuff. You gotta ask me, Christopher. You gotta ask me, Christopher. You can't just assume stuff. 30, not 40 years. What is that? 30, not 40 years. I don't know what that means. Hi from Illinois. Hey Stacy. 59 is young? Yes, Genesis, I think so. Ryan, best videos, peace and love from the Gulf Coast. Thank you, Ryan, from Facebook. 831, thank you for the follow on TikTok. We're streaming on TikTok today, guys. How's everybody's day today? Oh my God, you need to make vegan pozole. It's so yummy. I love the air fried, done with avocado oil. Oh, yes. Yes, avocado oil. I love that. What are you munching on? My favorite chips, 3 ingredients: avocado oil, sea salt, classic sea salt. I think that's minimally processed, and potatoes. What's pozole? Pozole is just a really famous dish in Mexican culture. We only made it once. Vegan, we used mushroom. But it came out great. And it has hominies, has corn in it. I mean, I used to love sopa de fideo. But I don't know, it wasn't too good. Turmeric, rice, jasmine, wild lettuce, purslane from the garden. Most omega-3s out of any plant in the world. Potato chips, 3 ingredients: potato, avocado oil, and sea salt. When we get a jackfruit taco video, I might can do something. I might can do something about that. Jose Rojas, born and raised on the south side of Chicago. Purslane. 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 And the seeds, they have little black seeds in it. These have little black seeds in it. Power packed again with nutrients. Purslane, guys. It goes free in Chicago. Somebody told me this grows free all over the world. Oh, they said it grows all over the world. But it's for free in Chicago. It grows in our parking lots. It grows on our sidewalks. Literally, this is free. And they sell this at the store. This is very big in Mexican. This is very big in Mexico. They use this in Mexican cuisine. It's called verdolaga. Verdolaga. They sell. You go to any Mexican store, you're gonna see verdolaga packed up, a big fucking bunch of packed. But you can get this. It just grows wild, anywhere. It's amazing. Purslane. It's one of the biggest things it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I love it. Crazy Laura. I'm doing amazing. How are you today? Happy 4th. Hope you everybody had a good, safe 4th. So yeah. Service, sir. Let me know if you try it or if you find it. Purslane. And also give it thanks. All these plants. Because I know these plants can hear me. And you know how I know that? Because the guy who invented the polygraph detector plants to his polygraph tester. And he made a comment, and before he said anything, the plants jolted. And he thought that was very strange. And then he thought something in his head before he even did it. And the plants reacted, which meant that the plants, when we think of something, it means that when we think of something, it comes out of our head into the ether like this. It just transmits out of our brain and goes out. And the plants caught that. And that's why it signaled it every time he did that, just by thinking. And so that leads the question, are they really listening, or did they just react to some type of thought? I don't know. But that's why I give thanks to the plant too. I say thank you, because I know he can hear me, and I know he can react. Like, you don't want to say negative stuff to your food. I guess that's my whole point. You don't want to say anything. You want to say always positive stuff about your food that's going inside you. And that's my takeaway from the lie detector test guy. Looking for low calorie protein options. Oh, yeah. Bro, you're in luck. I'm vegan. I got tons of them. Are you ready? Let me know when you're ready. Lentils. Any kind of bean, pinto bean, fava bean, lima bean, whatever. Any bean. Peas, split peas, green peas, yellow peas, garbanzo beans, soy, TVP, textured protein, textured soy protein, tofu, edamame, vegan protein bars, Laura bars. They're like, usually you can find them on sale. They used to be $1. I used to love them. They used to be $1 back in the day. Fortified cereals and milks. So yeah, that's a great start. The last ones is fortified cereals and milks is kind of expensive, so don't use that. But the other ones are pretty good price. All great prices. Yes, red lentils. You watch the World Cup? No, I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports guy. I mean, I used to watch sports all the time, but it was an obsession of mine. I'd watch ESPN like 12 hours, 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, like it was my fucking job. And then it was just like it just got to a point where like, what the fuck am I doing? I once was working with this one dude. Do you know what happened? I was working with a guy. Here's the story. Story time. How I stopped watching sports. I was working at this place, and I asked this guy, "Hey man, are you watching the finals?" He's like, "Nah." I'm like, "You're not watching the finals?" I'm like, "Bro, why are you not watching the finals?" He's like, "I just don't watch sports." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I don't watch sports." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't." I think it was the weirdest thing. And then ever since he said that, cause he's like, "I just don't spend time on it." I'm like, "You don't spend time?" He's like, "No." He's like, "What about you?" I'm like, "Man, I watch ESPN all the time." He's like, "No, I do other things." I'm like, "You do other things?" He's like, "Yeah, I do other things." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I'm sitting on the couch for 6 hours watching people make millions of dollars, and I'm just sitting there doing nothing. And then I had an epiphany. He made me have an epiphany. I'm like, wait a minute, you're right. I'm not getting shit out of this. I'm not even working out. I could go to the gym. I could make dinner. I could do all kinds of shit. And then I slowly stopped watching sports, and now I don't even watch them at all. I watch zero sports. I mean, I might catch a highlight when I'm scrolling here and there, but like I don't go looking for sports. Like I can still watch a highlight of soccer. I can still watch a highlight of basketball. I can still watch a highlight of football. But I'm not like, damn, what was the score? What was the defense, man? You know, it's crazy. I knew their defense couldn't stop the run. They ran it right up the middle, right down their throats. Midnight comics, I watch a lot less, but I love highlights too. Yeah. When I was a little kid, when I was a little kid, there was this guy. Oh my god. I was like 8 years old, and it was Channel 5. And it was called This Week in Baseball. It's like This Week in Baseball. And he would go through like he's like da 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 da. It would like it was like I don't remember how it went. It was so fucking amazing. Does anybody remember that? It's called This Week in Baseball. It'd be this announcer guy, and he'd be going through everything in baseball that week. He's like, then the Orioles put the socks on, and he's so much better than I was. Man, I used to love that show. It was called This Week in Baseball, and then we had Twib, this week's highlight or some shit like that. God, he was so cool. Hey, Canelito. I like MMA. Fighting's real. Boxing has obvious fixings, but overall, dudes ducking in and out high level is more than natural tribute. Yeah. Awesome, bro. I'm going to start the food, bro. You're going to start that food? Download the meal plans and guides. Guys, seriously. Can I tell you a tip? Here's a tip if you're trying to eat better. Like, grab yourself a good clean pack chips. Like, try this. 3 ingredients. 3 ingredients. Potatoes, avocado oil, classic unfiltered sea salt. You get this. It's a little more expensive. You can find them on sale. And then what I like to do is I like to sandwich like healthy stuff in it. Like, see, this is a green leaf. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wrap this up in here. So I'm gonna have a little bit of chip, and I have a little bit of rice. Drop your seasonings, drop your salt, sea salt if you want. No, no, don't chop salt because there's already salt on the chips. Then just roll it up. And now it's kind of like you're still eating like the healthy stuff. Oh, I forgot to add some purslane. I heard some purslane. So now see that? Like that's all green stuff, right? And when I was younger, when I was eating a bunch of like fast food, it was hard for me to eat this stuff. I'd be like, oh, oh. Like you put it in my mouth, and I'd be like, I'm like, bro, can I just get a burger? I'm like, can I just get a burger? I'm like, I gotta eat this. Like, like literally, I'd be like this. I'd be like, "Ugh." But here's the tip: put your potato chip in there, and that'll help. That's my tip. Because the potato chip really helped me for a lot of things. You know, it just kind of lets me able to digest stuff because I get a little bit of potato chip in it. For me, I hope that helps you guys out there. Is anybody trying to eat better? Bros fried. Yes, yes, I am. We did a Benjamin on the ride home from the store. My name's Jose, by the way. If you have any followers, oh my God, YouTube. Work so hard, forgot to vacation. Mama called, saw you on TV. Son, and things have changed. Don't like that. I gotta get the lyrics. Midnight conversation happened to me. The fourth day, no meat. I couldn't hold nothing down. Even when I left vegetable, my body wasn't like there was no meat. No. No midnight conversation. That wasn't. No, this was me when I was fat, when I was heavy. When I said I want to eat better, I was 245 pounds, and I started eating vegetables. And when I was 245 pounds, I was always eating fast food, and then I had to start eating vegetables. And it was hard for me to start going from like fast food to eating green vegetables. I was like, because I wanted like a milkshake. I wanted some cheesy fries. I wanted some double cheeseburgers. I wanted some onions. I want some Chinese food. I want some pizza. I want some fried chicken. You know, I didn't want to eat fucking leaves. I work at produce and I still eat like a pig, but you made me want to eat healthier, especially when I got the product there. You became an herbivore. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, bro. I just I just don't eat animals, and I just call it vegan. I don't know what herbivore means. I think I know vegan. Vegan just means I don't fuck with animals. So, if there's a plant, I eat it. I guess I gotta get more versed in the. And I never heard of that. Hey, yeah. So that's it. That's my story. So yeah, bro. Hey, who was that? Um, do Zorts. Hey, brother. Yeah, brother. D Zorts, bro. You know what? Why don't you download my meal plans? I have a bunch of free meal plans. I have a 4-week meal plan. Go to my profile, click the link. And by the way, I'm launching our salsa. DVorks, when we launch our salsa, ask yourself if we can sell our salsa there, okay? We're launching our salsa. We went viral on our YouTube, over 7 million views on a salsa. We're going to launch that salsa. We're going to sell it. So go to my profile, drop your email, and we're going to notify you when we launch. It's going to probably be within this month. You look at your other comments more than you do TikTok. Let my ass off. Hey, Lindsay. I try to get as many comments as I can. Vegan products at all or dairy. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's me. So get out of the garage and get cooking. Yeah, Russell. That's what we're doing. That's what we got to do. That's exactly what we have to do. El Despacher Naranjero. Hola, hola. So D words, grab the meal plans, and guys. Raw spinach will damage your kidneys. They say bland spinach is okay to eat. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hey, Jose, Oliver again. Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you, Oliver. You look kind of like Jackie Chan. Potato puff chip. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, check it out, brother. You got it. Yeah, so that's it. Oh my God, I forgot to make my dog's potatoes. Well, they weren't asking for food, so we're going to sleep. Ugh. That was fantastic. I love it. All right, guys. I'll do one last introduction of who I am. We've got a lot of new supporters. My name is Jose. I'm 54 years old. I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. I was born in Chicago. I got sent off to Mexico at 7 months old, returned at 4.5 years old. I came back knowing only how to speak Spanish. And when I started attending school, everybody made fun of me. So I had to start learning English. Took like 2 years of speech therapy from two separate women. And then I was just thinking of something. From two separate women. Yeah, so that's how I speak this way. That's why this sound the way I sound. And I was thinking, literally, I had a flashback of my childhood, bro. I literally was in my childhood. And yep. So that is who I am. Then I got back to America and then started speaking English. And here we are. Little by little, I gained weight. My life's been kind of like turbulent, up and down, kind of like stuff. In 2017, I was experimenting with some hard substances. A couple of ladies, Beth and Crystal. We also had fun with this. We were on top of the car. You know, on top of a car, they have a crack. On top of a car, they have a track or crack. So we were experimenting with that like 2015 and 2017. We went to elevated to Beth and her friend Crystal and started drinking and smoking again. And then adult entertainment. And then I said, Jesus fucking Christ, what am I doing here? Literally. It was like an epiphany. I said, Lord, can you help me get the fuck out of here? And shortly after that, me and my roommate had because we were doing that stuff. So we had an altercation. An altercation. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm like, I'm out of here. And then I left that environment. I asked my mom if I could move back home. I moved back home. I cleaned my life out. I just basically just stopped hanging out with everybody. I all my friends on Facebook, all my quote unquote friends, I unfriended them. I just had to unfriend them. Like, you gotta unfriend those people. You gotta unfriend them. They don't fucking do anything for you. And because I started listening to mentors. And little by little, I started wanting to do something. So I was like, all right, I gotta start this company. And when I launched this company, I started listening to like motivational speakers. And I came across Gary Vaynerchuk. And Gary Vaynerchuk's like, hey bro, whatever you're trying to do, you gotta get on social media and launch it. I'm like, yeah, yeah, just do it. I'm like, really? So I got on social media in 2020, something like that. And I really wasn't posting. A little bit I was posting. And all my first Instagram posts were so terrible, but I started posting. And little by little, I just started getting better and better. I'm not great at just content creation yet. I want to get better. I'm gonna get better. And my mission is just to share my story to inspire others on their journey. I dropped 90 pounds. I went gluten free and vegan. I started eating cleaner. Now I'm corn free, soy free, um, alum free, onion and garlic free. So that's my story. I just share, and I share with you because my mission is to bring healthy food options to underserved communities. So I graduated from DePaul University. I actually have a degree in computer graphics and animation, but I never did jack shit with the degree. I don't even know where my fucking degree is. Um, so I didn't do shit after that because the job market just plummeted in 2004. If you guys remember, the job market was so terrible, and I was kind of like just was able to live at home because my mom kind of supported me, and then I started gaining weight, and I kind of gave up on my degree because I went to like some job interviews and I just didn't like it. I was like, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to fucking do this. What the fuck? I don't want to design. I don't want to do this kind of work for somebody else. Like it wasn't, it wasn't calling for me. And I didn't know what to do after that because I just spent all this money on a fucking college degree. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You just dropped all this fucking money. Of course, I had loans and my company helped me with 50% of the payment. And then yeah, I graduated that. So then when I had this idea of bringing healthy food options during my weight loss journey, because after I graduated college, I gained all this weight. I got real big. And then that was a low point. I had a health scare. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. And I had to make a decision that night. I was like, I don't want to die at 38. And so I started changing my life. I started eating better, did some research because I was fortunate to graduate from DePaul University, so they showed us how to do research. I was like, let me use it for myself. I started doing research and said, how can I help myself? And one thing I discovered was reducing my red meat intake. And I said, all right. I reduced my red meat intake and I started feeling better. I was like, what the fuck? I feel better. And little by little, I started reducing my more meat intake. Now, from the point for me going full vegan was like 8 years. Because I couldn't stop eating meat. I was like, fuck, I don't want to stop eating meat. White onion garlic free, it messed me up recently. I can't fuck with it no more. And so then I dropped much more yet. And then during that 90-pound weight loss, I saw something on 60 Minutes. Yeah, it took me like 8 years, but then I went vegan in 2000, like 8 years ago. What's 8 years ago? 2018. 2018, I went vegan. And I remember that day I was telling my sister, I'm like, hey, man, do you want to try and go do a vegan diet for like to go into summer for 4th of July? She's like, nah, I don't want to do it. I said, you sure? She's like, nah. I'm like, let's just try it. She's like, no. And, I'm not going to talk about her results, but my results were phenomenal. I dropped like 30 pounds. It was just the best thing I ever did in my life. I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened to me? And like cleaned myself out. I looked great. I finally got to the leanest I ever got. I was 155 pounds and I was looking so good. I was like, God, dog it. I'm like, that's crazy. And I've never really looked back. Um, Even though like when I was on that, I went vegetarian until like 2014. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that. Um, so like in 2010, that's when I started eating better, right? Or 2008, when I was 38. And I started eating better. And then I met a girl and we started dating. And then I gained weight again. But then I left. I left the relationship and I started dropping weight again. And I think that's when I saw the thing on 60 Minutes about food deserts. So this whole thing is about my idea of bringing food into underserved communities. And on that journey, I share with you what I eat. And I try to become a better content creator every day. That's it. Yeah. That's my story. That's who I am. Same Betsy, I'm curious because garlic is good for me and then it goes fresh from the fridge. Do you drink at all? By the way, love all your videos and help me find cheaper ways to feed my family. Oh man, All right, see, I'm happy. Download my meal plan. It's called Eating on a Budget. Eating healthy on a budget. It's free download. Basically uses food bank ingredients to create food meals. And also, I stopped eating garlic because I had a reaction. It made my stomach bloat. It was super inflamed. My tongue got numb. I was tired, and it's just for me. It's just I just don't want to. I don't want to go through that anymore. I started raising hell and eating cornbread again. I said, "Well, I'm using cornbread. I can't eat corn no more either." Hey, Joe's Plant Based Kitchen, welcome. Well, guys, that's the story. That's who I am. That's my whole thing. That's my idea. Follow me on Full Market every platform. Um, Got to redo our website. Hmm. Yeah. Good. All right. You have the same problem with dairy? Yeah, I'm also dairy free and soy free. Christina Fernandez. How much did you weigh at your worst? 245. I was 245 at my worst or my heaviest. Now I just ate right now a bunch of chips, a whole bag of chips, a whole bunch of rice. But let me show you how I look now. Let me see if I can show you a picture of how I used to look. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. My girl just got me some new shoes. I gotta take care of these. I gotta take care of these. Yeah, appreciate, respect those things. Oh, let me get my phone here. Nope. Nope. My phone's dead. Phone's dead. Can't show you. I thought I had another phone here. Oh well. Because I was gonna use my other phone to show you. Oh, it's over here. Oh, jeez. Okay. What is wrong with these photos? Why are you not showing me the photos here? Oh, here. Oh, I don't have access to Google Photos. Is that what you're saying? Oh. All right, guys. I cannot show you a photo, but I dropped 90 pounds. I was 245. I don't have any pictures of me when I was at my heaviest because I was totally disgusting. Do I drink it all? I drink tequila on special occasions or when I'm hanging out with my girl. If she wants to just have a shot or we're celebrating something, I will definitely have tequila. That's the only thing I drink is tequila. because that is fermented agave plant, so I feel pretty good about that. You got to get organic, bro. There's heavy metals in most seasonings that aren't organic. What you munching on sounds good. Boulder Canyon, avocado, classic sea salt, kettle cooked waffle chips or rib chips, or what do they call that? Canyon cut. Canyon cut. I love making pickers too much, completely gluten free, but I try the same. Awesome, Midnight Comments. I wish you the best. Mexico lost versus v England. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't really watch sports anymore, but I'm sure when I used to watch sports, so I get it. I totally get it. It's just Daphne when she was a little puppy. My little puppy girl. Thanks, bro. You inspired me to quit meat. Midnight Comics. Download the meal plans and guides. They're all gluten free and vegan. Also, I have a guide on how to go plant based for free. You just grab it. Take a look at it. It's free. I'm trying to find a photo of me. I know I have it. I just don't know exactly where it's at. Where it's at. Hmm. All right. You know what I should do? I should just put it like in my favorites. I should add it to my favorites because I was looking for this yesterday. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna have the live, guys. It's 1:35. Time for me to go to sleep. I spent 10 minutes groceries still, but it's clean, plant based. Thank you, Lord. I love it. I love to hear that. Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh damn! I used to follow that guy. I don't know how he's doing. Okay, here we go. Here's how I used to look like. This is the picture of me and my heaviest. How I used to look. That's, but I was already working out and eating better. So that's the picture I took when I was like, I look all right. So I started taking pictures. I might have been. This might have been me at 225, perhaps, but I got 245. And then I got down to 155. That's it. And that's my lightest 155. That was me after my vegan summer. And this was me, I don't know. I put a filter on it though. But this is me like, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago when I had longer hair. but this is a picture that's right near all of them. So I'm gonna show it to you. It's like they're like right here, three of them. I'm gonna show it to you this. And yeah, let me star those. Oh, wait, that's January 2020. Oh, here we go. This is me. This is me. Because everybody's like, "How do you look now? How do you look now?" This is me with long hair. I think this was like 2 years ago when I was 53. I'm 52. Yep. And that's it. Those are the pictures. I mean, there was one picture where I'm super ripped because that was after I was vegan, and then I increased my vegetable intake a little bit, and I was still working out hard because I used to want to be a triathlete, an Ironman. I still do. I still want to be an Ironman. And that's how I used to be a little bit heavier. And that's me. Those are my pictures, y'all. Now you saw me, my before and afters. That's it. So we got to call it a night. Hope you guys have a beautiful night tonight. Favorite musician or interest artistically? Mark Rothko, Russian abstract expressionist from New York City. Vivaldi, classical music composer. I like him because he uses a lot of violins. Um, Yank Ling Lang, Yang Ling Lang. He's a pianist. He's an Asian pianist. One of my favorites. That's about it. You know, I like trance music, vocal trance. I hit the DAP pen, G. If anyone wants to join me with the DAP pen, let's go. The dogs are here sleeping. Skylar, I'm doing this diet and I want to do an Ironman too. You can do it too, my man. I know, but I got dogs. I'm living here. I'm making content. I feel like I barely have enough time for what I'm doing in my life now. And like, I would really want to have I think when my dogs pass away, I'm going to do an Ironman. Because I can do an Ironman at 60. There's like people doing Ironmans at 70. Because I'm a beast anyway. So I think I'm gonna just wait till that because I'm gonna just start training hard again. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Guys, by the way, did you guys hear about this? Have you guys heard about this? There's a there's a doctor called David Sinclair. He's a Harvard professor. The FDA has just cleared him to use anti-reversal aging therapy for a human eyeball. So the human that can't see, and they're gonna inject the eye into his eye. They're gonna inject something into his eyeball, and it's going to make all the cells in his eyeball reverse and aging, act like they're young cells. He says he's going to inject it with this thing, this chemical that's going to make their cells act like it's a new cell. It's going to start acting like it's new again. And when that happens, his eyeball is going to be able to see again. This is real fact. This is actual fact. Now, across the country in Asia and the Switzerland, they have anti-aging pills for sale. They say you can reverse your age by 25 years. Have you guys heard about this stuff yet? Anybody? It's crazy. Guys, we're going to be getting shots in like 5 years to reverse our age by 25 years. Literally, this is proven. They already did it with mice and monkeys. They made the monkey old, and first the motherfucker looks young again. This is real. This is real. Stem cells? Yes. That's right. That's right. Right. I think that's right. I think that's what he was saying. And then he was saying he activates the cells to become stem cells, and they repair. You're focusing on fresh, garlic-free, anti-inflammatory, but I'm still learning and watch you all the time. Oh my God, who is this? Who's doing that? Who's doing this? Why can't I scroll down? Scroll down. Fuck, I can't. Who's that? Who said that? I cannot even scroll up here. What's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Joel. Joel. Oh, Joel. Joel. Gluten-free, baby. Joel, gluten-free. Download my meal planning guide. I have a guide on how to go gluten-free, how to go gluten-free, how to go vegan, and all my meal plans are free. There's one that's paid, but you can get the 4-week meal plan is really good. Hand to God, bro. Document this journey. Document it. Record it every night. Say, here's what I'm eating first day. You're gonna see how amazing your life's gonna change. Like honestly, like I changed my whole fucking world. That's why I started Beyond Food Market to share my story, share my journey. Wishing you the best, Joel. Let me know if I can help you. All right, Joel. Let me know if I can help you. Join our Discord. You need gluten. Not if you have a not if you have a predisposition to celiac disease, where it's genetic. You know, there's it's called celiac disease. Like if like there's 2% of the population that if we eat gluten, it destroys us. It's called celiac disease. It's an autoimmune disorder that's triggered by the ingestion of the gluten protein. And a lot of people, there's a lot of different debates. I've heard different doctors specifically say why it hurts certain people. Some people were talking about it being electrical and destroys the villi. Some people saying it's a reaction, it destroys the villi. But basically, what happens is when we eat gluten, 2% of us, it kills off the villi in our gut, in our intestines. And the villi is important because that's what it's like little hair follicles. When food goes through your intestines, your large intestine, it grabs the nutrients and then puts it into our bloodstream. So that's why those are important. And if they're dead, you're not getting enough nutrients. And low iron is a big issue with people with gluten issues. Low iron. So if you have low iron, you're always sleepy, you're always tired, you got bumps on the back of your arm, maybe a foul odor coming out of your mouth, maybe your joints are hurting, your hands, your knees, elbows, diarrhea, constipation, inflammation, noise in your belly. Look into it. You might have, you might be part of that 2%, or you might even be part of the 20% that has a gluten sensitivity now. It's now medically recognized as something called non-celiac gluten sensitivity, which means you don't have to have the actual DNA, the gene that triggers it. You can just be a regular person and just have issues with gluten now. And a lot of people are saying that it could be the glyphosate that's sprayed on it. I don't know, but who knows? But that's it, guys. Violet says exactly. Violet guys, yes. How are you handling the heat in the summer? I'm doing good, brother. I'm struggling. Well, I'm doing fine. Can I tell you something? I'm not trying to throw shit on nobody. Joe, you do some digging? Yeah, Joe. Hand to God, Joe. Gluten free. Down the meal plans and guides are free. Just look at them. Change your life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I, if I could guarantee it, I would really guarantee it. But obviously, I can't guarantee it because I don't know you. Plus, you gotta be if you're no medicine, that's the best. If you're on medication, medication fucks with weight loss. Sometimes. Sometimes you can even gain weight on medication. Eating like you eats me feel better. I will. Much love, brother. You got it, Joe. All right. We are out of here today, guys. We're kind of last. I have. Yeah, just celiac disease. Yeah, I tell you, brother. You guys, we're out of here. You guys have a good night. Yo, how's life been? Jaden, life is amazing. Life's amazing. Life's amazing. Life's a gift. Life is a gift. What is this? How do I scroll? What kind of bike do you have? Schwinn. Scott says, I have a 30-year-old daughter that has her own life. Skylar says, eating like you makes me feel good and changes my mind. Makes my brain more clear. Yeah, Skylar. That's exactly true. That's right. Brain fog, guys. If you have brain fog, I forgot to mention, celiac disease, eating bread gives you brain fog. You're always like, huh? What? Or you're always tired. You're always tired. That's another one. So those are your symptoms, guys. I'm out there to find the 2%. There's only 2% of us out there. You're out there. I'm looking for you to help you. If you're always sick, you're always getting bloated, eating bread, stop eating it. Your life would change. It'd be amazing. Changed my life. Changed my whole life. I used to wake up tired all the time. For my whole life, I was waking up tired. Now I don't wake up tired. Just wake up. All right, buddy. We're out of here. Oh, guys, let's do this Benjamin. Let's grab Benjamin, guys, before you guys go to sleep. You know what? I wanted some water. Oh, I need some tea. I gotta drink this tea. My girl made me this special fucking tea. God damn, it's so strong. All right, this is our last hit of the night. You guys have a good night. You got fatty liver too? Well, Joe, you're in luck because I have a guide that's called Kidney Liver Wellness Guide. Kidney and Liver Wellness Guide. Get that one too, Joe. All right, guys, here we go. Benjamin, last one of the night. We're leaving in about 10 seconds. Well, a minute. All right, everybody. That's gonna be our live. Have a good night. Be on Food Market every platform. Be on Food Market every platform. Good night, analysis paralysis. Pasillas. Good night, everybody. I love you. Be on Food Market every platform. What's going on here? Whatever, guys. Be on Food Market every platform. Download the meal plans and guides. I love you guys. I can't even press the power button to turn it off. I'm like trying to say goodbye to you guys. And I can't press the fucking button. Oh man. All right, let me get to it. I gotta move this. Okay. Well, I just grabbed the phone. You just grab the phone. Guys, good night. Peace and love. They're done. Wow. Wow. And we were running on a restriction too. Usually when we're on a restriction, they dangerous activity. That's okay. We had about 150 people in the live stream. We had total 4,000 people that came through. Let me show you guys because you guys never see numbers. So let me show you numbers. So let's look at these numbers here before I let you guys go. So how do I flip this? I can't flip it. Mirror camera, remove placeholder, hide camera. No. Okay. So here it is. So you see yeah. These are the data for our live stream. 4,000 people came through. We made some money. This is what it looks like. I'm documenting the journey on YouTube of what it likes to be a content creator. So okay, sorry guys. Sorry. All right, we're out of here, guys. Have a good night. Be on for Market every platform. Check out Be on for Market every platform. Download the meal plans and guides. I will see you on the flip side. I love you. Peace and love. You won't let me end it? What's going on here? It's very interesting. Don't let me touch anything. Oh my god, I can't touch anything. Nothing's working. The buttons are not working. Okay, let's reload this. Okay, good night, everybody. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're good. Now I can say good night to everybody. All right, everybody. I'll see you soon. Peace and love.
Oh my god, it's not letting me end the live. Is something wrong with my phone? Let me clean it. I'm gonna clean it. Let's clean this phone. Guys, I still can't log off. I guess I can just close the browser, but I don't know what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna sit there? I gotta figure out how to log off here. I clean my phone, clean my whole phone. Hopefully it's good. Okay. No, it's not letting me in the live. Well, the button's not letting me touch the button. It's not letting me touch the button. And I don't want to just close the browser because it'll probably be like Jose's on pause or something. I'm gonna try and reload this one more time. Okay. All right, Debbie, we're out of here. Debbie, we'll see you soon. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it. All right, peace and love, guys. No, what the fuck? It's still not letting me do this? That is crazy. Because I don't want to just end. I'm just gonna have it close the stream. There it is. I got it. I got it. We got it. Control G, huh?